What's up, guys? In today's video, I want to talk to you about the 5 top ways to make money in real estate, starting with transactional commission. Are you ready? Let's get started. So, a transactional commission is why most people get into real estate. It's a pretty simple idea. You sell a property and you get paid a commission. The thing is, it's a very small commission relevant to the amount of work that you do. It's only 2 to 3%. And let me tell you this. There's no guarantees, because as a real estate agent, you could be driving clients around forever. It doesn't mean they're going to make an offer on a house. You could actually pick up a listing. It doesn't mean that that listing is actually priced at the market price, which means that you do a lot of work for free, hoping to get paid a commission at the finish line. So for that, we have it at number 5. And ironically, there's a lot more that you could do to earn money with your real estate license, which a lot of people don't know about, but we're gonna save that for a different video, all right? So with that, that's number 5 on our list. We're gonna slide into number 4, which is the fix and flip. Now, this you might think is a much more lucrative opportunity for you to be able to buy a property, fix and flip it, and then make a profit, right? Not so much in my opinion, and I'll explain to you why. Because anytime you buy a property, you have a 2 to 3% buyer closing costs, meaning that there is fees involved. Now, on the flip side, as a seller, when you sell it, you're actually the one paying the commissions. So that means that you actually have to pay 6 to 7% once you factor in commission, closing costs, transfer taxes. Most people don't know all this stuff. So that means that you're down 10% before you even got started. Let me use an example. You buy a property for $500, hoping to sell it for $700 to make a profit. Now, if you're already down 10% to get started between the buy and the sell, that means that you're down $50,000. If your renovation, let's just call it $100,000, that's $150. You're at $650 to break even. Now, selling at $700 means you made $50,000 worth of profit, but your profit, which is your capital gain, is taxed in the same capacity as your personal federal income. Call it 30%. That means you've done all that work to make $35,000. That's crazy. Let's talk about number 3, which is a real estate investment trust. Sometimes it's called a REIT. These are for-profit companies. Typically, they invest in commercial real estate. Now, you can get paid dividends by the rental income that they collect. In addition, there's a preferred rate of return for the amount of money you put in, like any other investment. And typically, you could get paid a percentage of the sale when the property is sold. All that can be negotiated with the agreement with the REIT. Now, these investments typically are held for 3 to 5 years, and you're a passive investor, meaning that you don't have any responsibility, but you also have no say-so. It's actually perfect for a professional, like a doctor or an attorney who doesn't want to commit any of their time, but still wants to invest in real estate. We're moving into number 2, which is one of my favorites. It's a deed of trust investor. It's a perfect opportunity for you to be the bank. You actually lend somebody your money, and you could be conservative or you could be aggressive. Typically, you'll end up to 60 or 70% of the appraised value. Now, the reason I love this opportunity so much is because you get to make the rules, all right? If you want to be more aggressive, you can lend more money and you can ask for a higher rate of return. However, most of these are structured for 12 to 18 months. And typically, when the property is either refinanced or sold, that's when you get paid back your money. All right. The nice thing about being a hard money lender is that even if the borrower fails to make the payment, there's a security blanket. It's called a default rate. That means that they stop making the payment. Your agreed upon rate pops up by 5, 6, or 8% higher. So there are safeguards against foreclosure. I can make a full video about just hard money lending. But for now, we're gonna move forward. If you do have any comments or questions, please just drop it in the comment section below and I'll elaborate likely in another video. Now, let's slide into number 1, which is my favorite opportunity to make money in real estate, which is the buy and hold. Picture this. It's like when we were kids playing Monopoly. We would actually buy up as much property as we possibly can. The more cards you have, the more appreciating assets you have. Somebody lends on it and they owe you rent, right? Let me give you a short little story. About 20 years ago, I purchased my first property. And I purchased it as an owner-occupied property. I only put down about $3,000 and I bought it for $117,000. And today, it's worth about $475. So it just shows you all these short-term opportunities, they can never compete with moving markets, appreciating markets. You're gonna make so much more money just holding on to a property. The longer you hold on to the property, the more it will increase in value, the more rents you can collect, and likely the easier it's gonna be to pay the property off. Now, if you want a pro tip, if you do own property and you want to pay off the property early, all you really have to do is just make one more payment, the principal, once a year, and then you're going to cut the interest significantly and realistically shave off about 8 to 10 years from the life of the loan, all right? Now, the advantages of a buy and hold is that you can strategize and do what I did with the condo, position it as an owner-occupied, and when you do that, you could actually buy the property with as little as 3% down, which is incredible. You can leverage 97% of the loan, all right? And then in due time, you can exit the property, you can rent it out, and then simply just buy up, and you could do that about every 12 months or so if you wanted to do it, all right? So in conclusion, the easiest way, in my opinion, to build substantial wealth is through appreciating assets, and obviously my favorite appreciating asset is real estate, and the key is, doing it through an owner-user type of transaction. So if you enjoyed this video, again, please remember to hit the like button. It would really help the algorithm push this to other people just like yourself who might be looking for this information. And if you'd want to see more videos like this one, then please remember to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate you being here, watching this content, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thank you so much.